Welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2. Had a brief nap, feeling better, a little more coherent. Gonna try and keep it together. We are done with the Eltimar quest. We learned that there is a River of Souls, and that Aothis is most likely following it, which is a little bit unfortunate, and we didn't get to stay for the rest of the meeting because the other Archmages are jerks, and so is Eltimar. Just like his friend Consulhot, kind of a jerk. Just move my microphone a little tiny bit. So we're done here, and I don't know where to go next. I guess we did a bounty, but we can't turn that in, because we don't have that quest yet. Have we done any of these other ones yet? We haven't killed Kawaro. We haven't killed... Oh yeah, we killed Biakara, so we need to go talk to Anya outside of the Valian Trading Company. Alright, let's go do that. I don't remember when I killed her. I think I sunk her boat, that's right. You know where we haven't finished up? That I can remember now? That one island where we got massacred. I can't remember what it was called now. I think we named it like Death Island or Overtuned Fight Island or something like that. We'll go back and take a look. It's down in the south somewhere. I remember it because there's Mir, whatever her name's boat. Mir something the Mad, sitting outside of it. I just kind of recalled that we haven't actually gone back to finish that up yet. We should. Like right now we should do that. Right after we turn in this quest. Valian Trading Company, let's go get our bounty done. We are a long way from a level, by the way, even with the, what was it, 17,000, oh that's total experience. The 4,800 I guess, quest experience we just got. We are nowhere close to being up a level. But eventually we'll hit level 14. I think level 20 is the maximum level in the game at this point in time. I feel I'm going to be very powerful at level 20. I feel that this game was balanced very ruthlessly against low levels. So when you're low levels, everything just destroys you. But when you get a couple more levels under your belt and you become level 12 or 13...
Fuck, my little privateer. You have news for me?
We kind of kill everything that we come across. Anya folds her arms out and tips her head. And tips her head? Really? Not her hat? I guess she doesn't have a hat. She has a hat. She should tip her hat. I dealt with Biakara.
A fitting test of your skills and a promising beginning for us both.
She winks and passes you a small pouch of coins.
It goes without saying that I have more work for you if you have the space for more coin.
Always. What bounties do you have available? She also asked that while chuckling to herself.
The company is always eager to hunt pirates. My contacts have one by the name of Veen in their spyglass.
Veen. Anya hesitates before speaking up again.
Veen is a Vithrak, if such things matter to you. Gets in your head, they say.
I'll take it. Where is he?
Gelarde. You can catch up to Veen as he sails the Dow reckless far east of Nekataka, past the Kuaurikuhu Islands, no doubt thinking himself beyond our reach.
I don't think that's a real word. Kuaurikuhu. Let's go. No point in dilly-dallying. What's the fastest way out? I think east will be our fastest way out of this area. And then we will go somewhere. What are we supposed to do? We have painted masks, so that's a Loth thing. We haven't done that for a while. We haven't gone into the Hanging Sepulchres yet, actually.
You must gather your party.
Maybe we should go do that. We're in the town. We might as well. It's probably a good idea. There's 2 quests we have to do in there. What was the other quest? Romaru, was that guy in that... You know what? I think I know where Romaru is. I vaguely remember seeing him. Songo, we have to go there eventually. We have to find Tuaha at Port Magi. This is still not done, and I don't know why, because I handed it in, which is weird, but whatever. We have to go to... Oh, we also have to turn in a quest at the Imperial Command in the Brass Citadel. Okay, so we'll turn in the quest at the Brass Citadel, go to the Hanging Sepulchre. That's our goal for this particular video. Boot. Yeah, Imperial Command. Lower? Upper? It doesn't matter. It's going to be one of the two. Let's go lower first. We can always go upstairs from there. I don't recall which particular part that person's in. Okay. I need...
I get along
Is it
fine.
Atsura I'm supposed to talk to? Atsura, yep.
Forward to me.
Okay,
We talking
Atsura.
about the same Atsura.
I did your quest for you.
Clear skies.
I restored the luminous Adra at Pokokahara.
That explains the rumors the Valians are scaling up in Queen's Birth. I'd hoped you would stop them.
His expression doesn't change, but you can feel his dissatisfaction like a shift in the temperature. They'll bring development and trade that will improve the lives of many.
They'll press gang the locals and tear Pokokahara apart.
Jyoti's eyes gleam with a dark amusement.
Once they're done, they'll leave behind a wrecked island and a tribe dependent on their resources.
He is quiet for a moment. When he speaks again, there's an abrupt shift in his demeanor.
Nevertheless, I'm more interested in reports the storms around the islands have cleared. What do you know of this?
He leans a little closer, his hands folded behind his back. There was a clot of essence corrupting the Adra. Clearing it ended the storms.
Even if this isn't the outcome we'd wanted for Pokokahara, your observation is infinitely more valuable. Take this, and remember it the next time we call on you.
He hands you a purse, but his expression is distant, as if he's still thinking about what you told him.
We'd long suspected something unnatural was behind the storms, but we had little evidence.
The smile playing at his lips is that of a man who has seen the next 3 moves of a game of Hazatoa. Hazatoa? Yeah. Rauatai is plagued with terrible storms. You think there might be a connection?
Yes. If the storms that assail Rauatai have a similarly unnatural origin, then perhaps they too can be stopped.
He looks back up at you, his eyes bright with purpose.
And if that's the case, then there's more work to be done. Work that you might be able to help with.
Another silence passes as he regards you.
After all, somebody has to keep the peace in these tumultuous times, no?
Which ones did I get? Passionate, benevolent, and benevolent? Oh. He smiles, showing you all of his pointed teeth.
In any case, Hazanui Karu has a matter that could use your help.
Okay.
Her office is on the main floor behind the large double doors. It's most conspicuous.
Okay, thanks. I think we already talked to her, I'm pretty sure. We'll come back for that. No, we'll go get the quest. If we get the quest now, then we don't have to come back for it later, and I won't forget about it, more importantly. It'll at least be in our quest log. Or is that the quest she already gave us? The matter of import. Nope. It literally is our quest to go talk to her, so I guess that is our job right now. Hazanui Karu.
Atsura tells me you tamed the storms of Pokokahara.
No big deal. She scratches her chin with the stem of her pipe, watching you with new interest.
Makes a person wonder what kind of secrets lie in Andra's mortar.
She takes a thoughtful puff of her pipe. I'd love to find out.
That's the spirit.
She claps you on the back, her wooden hand clopping against your shoulder. Jyoti purrs throatily in agreement.
Rautai's storms have made us who we are as a nation. Hardy, driven, inventive. But they've also held us back. Forced our people to seek resources and livelihoods far from our homes and families. Imagine how much more we could achieve if we could control those storms.
Her bright eyes watch you for a reaction. You think something in Andra's mortar will help you with that?
Why not? The storms there cannot be natural. Not when they are so ferocious, so constant.
She motions to the window. A thin stream of smoke follows her gesture.
And your exploits at Pokokahara suggest that something else may be behind them.
I'm just gonna throw this out there, but sometimes weather is just weather. It's not necessarily another soul storm.
But enough of that for now.
She waves the smoke between you away. Atsura said you needed my help.
There's an understatement.
She knocks the bowl of her pipe against her wooden hand.
The trouble in Hasango forced us to send additional ships back to Rawatai to make up for shortfalls.
Go on.
And storms at home have delayed another portion of our fleet. This leaves us short-handed here.
What are you asking of me?
We're due to collect a special shipment for delivery to our port at Sayuka.
Okay,
You used to deal regularly in trade goods, so you'll know how to handle yourself.
I did. Apparently, oh yeah, I was a merchant. Right, I forgot about my backstory.
We've contracted with a captain named Widla.
A flicker of distaste passes across her face.
Meet her, complete the trade, and take the cargo to Sayuka. Fleet Master Okaya is overseeing the development of some special projects there.
She takes a thoughtful draw on her pipe as she looks to you, seemingly deciding what to say.
She's one of the brightest minds in Rawatai, and it shows. You two will get along.
Her amusement manifests in the barest lift of her eyebrows.
Most of her work is, or should be, under wraps for now. But perhaps she can give you a taste of what we have to offer.
What's the shipment?
It'll be easier for Okaya to explain.
She puffs a thick cloud of smoke between the two of you. She doesn't break your gaze, but the effect is almost the same. Dude, don't blow smoke into another person's face. That's really not cool. If it's important, I can handle it. What next?
Widla's agreed to meet our courier out at sea, away from the heaviest traffic.
She gestures on her map to the open water west of Nekataka.
This is her payment. We've already negotiated with her.
She hands you a purse of 1,000 copper.
Fleet Master Okaya will see to your compensation once you arrive with the cargo.
She watches you appraisingly.
This is the kind of job that's best completed quickly and quietly. I'm counting on your famous discretion. Clear skies.
Okay, bye. Calm seas. I wonder.
You were saying? Let's go.
Let's test our stealth ability.
Quiet time.
We might be able to get whatever's in there.
Well,
I don't think we're going to be able to get everything in this room, especially not up by the desk, if we can even get up there, but we may be able to just, by the bare skin of our teeth, grab whatever this is. A plain book? How boring. I was hoping for something cool. That is just disappointing all around. I'm leaving the Brass Citadel. Stupid Brass Citadel. Maybe we should go deal with this trade thing first, and then go to the Hanging Sepulchre. Because it said it has a time limit. And I'm not sure if it's one of those real time limits, where it actually matters if you do it in a certain amount of time, or if it's one of those fake time limits, in which case you can do it anytime between now and the heat death of the universe. And I'm just gonna err on the side of caution, because I don't know for sure. You know, I do like how you can quick travel into certain areas of the town. What I don't like is how you can't quick travel out of those certain areas and back out of the city. Be a lot easier. If this quest only takes a couple seconds, we can still make this Hanging Sepulchre anyways. West of the town, you said. Well, I haven't really explored all that much west, I guess. I really haven't. Holy crap, I suck at exploring west. Actually, sort of all of the north, basically. My stealth exploration game is pretty good. It's just missing this middle part and a little bit down there, but I don't know if there's anything down there. We can always find out. What I haven't done is explore anything north. That is Widla? Let's quick save, because this could be an ambush. Never know. That's a lot of people. A long, sleek ship rides low in the water. Its crew stands protectively around a cluster of crates positioned on the main deck. A woman saunters across the deck, her roughly chopped hair swinging with her stride.
We said or not, Perrin.
She bangs her fist against one of the crates. The dwarven man standing near her flinches as though she'd hit him.
I'd happily tell you if you stopped interrupting my count.
He rolls his eyes skyward. She cackles and thumps him on the back. He staggers forward and shoots her a venomous glare.
You've had days to count. Now it's time we talked about the price.
She turns her attention to you, eyes gleaming. Perrin follows her gaze. Her eyes go wide. He clears his throat.
Careful. This one's got friends in the Consuelo.
I do.
In that case, I'll honor the original price. Consider that a discount among friends.
Deal. She also gave us a once-over.
Glad we could do business.
She was gonna try and renegotiate the deal mid-deal. Uncool. The smugglers unload the crates onto your ships. Your new cargo secured, you retract the anchor and let out your sails. Well, that's a pretty easy quest. $10 says we get attacked on the way back to town. For this cargo. Although there's no ships nearby, so maybe not. I rescind my bet offer, because there's no ships around. Right, of course. As your crew haul the smugglers' crates below deck, one of them shouts an alarm. So we weren't ambushed, but Beadle finds you in your cabin. Captain, come quick. Someone just popped out of one of those crates we picked up. Before you can object, Beadle leads you above deck. If I was on a ship, I'd be above deck like most of the time, I think. The ocean's very pretty. A plump, middle-aged woman stands beside the crates. Her clothing is unrumpled and her hair matted, but her clothing is rumpled and her hair matted, but her eyes twinkle with a triumph.
Gelarde, 23 days! This is a new record.
She smells of stale urine, old sweat, and worse, but she beams at you all the same. Lady, you are setting all kinds of records right now.
You bear witness to the victory of magic over matter, and you are bothered by a little mess.
You're getting poop on the deck of my ship, she snorts.
I have nearly perfected Renove Miseres, and this spell shall change exploration forever.
What?
Renewal of air, you would say. Kith have explored every mountain in the eastern reach, yet the realm of fish and leviathans remains close to us. It has been my dream to open these steps to discovery, to let Kith breathe as the fishes do.
A look of wonder shines in her eyes.
Or at least to let us use the air of a single breath again and again.
I still don't understand why you had to hide in a crate.
Neither do I. But Okaya, she thinks maybe the ducks will not be so happy to let me go.
She shrugs.
At least it gave me plenty of time to test my work.
So why go to Sayuka? Why leave the Valian Republics?
Back home, they care only for profit, and there is little profit to be had in sticking your head in the glass bucket to watch the fish. But the Rawatayans, they have vision. They chase greater things than gold. So I go to work with them.
Let me get this straight. You've been perfecting a spell that recycles air and you'll use it to help the Rawatayans make something big.
So you do understand.
She nods proudly.
But I can say no more. The Rawatayans, they have sworn me to secrecy.
She presses her lips together. What exactly are you to be working on at Sayuka?
Sientere, but I had promised not to say.
Okay,
yes,
I guess that's
I
it.
have much to do. Many more tests to run before we reach Sayuka. A pleasure talking, Captain.
I forgot we're going to Sayuka. For some reason I thought we were going back to Nekataka, but I do remember them saying to go to Sayuka. That was silly of me. On the bright side, Sayuka's actually this way too. No, it's north. North! We're going north. Here's a question. The smuggler ship wasn't all that far from Sayuka to start with. Why couldn't they just take her up there? It's like one day out of their way. I guess we can explore some of our gray, cloudy mess that we haven't looked at yet. Alright, Sayuka. Before we land on Sayuka, actually, we're going to edit. We'll drop Takehu for now and grab Seraphim. Hoping we won't get attacked. But whatever, if we do, we do. We need Seraphim because I think his friend is here in town, and I want to do his quest while I'm here.
Sayuka at last! I must go. Discovery awaits. Agrasima, Captain.
She bows to you. Goodbye, crazy lady. Where was he? It was here, right? Romero.
Boy, Cap, there he be. There be Romero. Sure is my arse be blue.
Seraphim runs to meet an old white-robed man. See, I knew he was here.
I wish you'd not come, my lad. Pleased though I be to see you. Even Aldi's anarchists spare no mercy for mutineers.
Seraphin breaks away and peers up at Romero.
Aye, but you, a traitor? The very thought of it be ludicrous.
He spreads his open palms wide to either side.
Return with us. I'll be protecting you, and we'll be seeing to your fair judging.
With a slow shake of his head, Romero swallows.
I can't, Blue. Much as I loathe to leave. I'm dead to these waters, and they to me.
Seraphin capes and sputters before finding his response.
Break my biscuits and call me Swabby. You've gone addled in your dotage, ain't you?
The Orlan looks to you, lower lip twitching.
Captain, unsheathe that silvered tongue of yours, and talk some damn sense into this old sort.
Why did you leave Fort Deadlight? You might have been safe there.
I couldn't bear to remain, sheltered or no. It's a hopeless feeling, bearing witness to the slow decline of something I once held such pride in.
There still be pride to be had. Honor, too. Things be changing, sure as shit. But you can't thread them narrows if you ain't even it to wheel.
Maya smirks and folds her arms.
I hope I'm wrong, if only for your sake. I don't think the Principe can survive as is, and I can't watch something I devoted my life to sink into ruin.
You're fleeing your problems, old man.
Ugh. These roomy eyes have seen too much. Nepotism and cronyism run rampant, rotting the Principe from inside out. Power consolidates behind the least deserving. The Consuelo's leadership founders, and with it, my faith.
Belay that plan of you, old sea dog. You're no good as any. There ain't no faith in these waters, save that you be finding for yourself.
He flashes a crooked smirk and strikes a closed fist against his chest.
Betwixt your brains and my swagger, we'll be right in the good ship Principe San Petrino forthwith, and be shot of these ship's squiffy doldrums.
I don't know what that means. Romero's frown deepens as he looks away from Seraphin and towards the sea.
A fine dream. I pray to Ondra that you achieve it. For me, though, the current flows but one way. A return to the Principe would mean my death.
Is it true what you're accused of?
I've not heard every charge against me, but that of mutiny, of that charge, I bear guilt.
Seraphin's ears droop. He reaches for Romero, but stops short, letting his hands fall.
Why? The sorcerer were our home and kin. We're our cock-swelling pride. And you bartered it to an half-drowned old elf for a pint-bilged fucking clipper.
Staring intently on the ground at Romero's feet, Seraphin shakes, his fist balled at his sides. Thoughtfully, Joti rubs a knuckle along the edge of her jaw.
14 years I spent swabbing them decks. Longer yet for you. Captain Bastion trusted you. I trusted you.
His glare rises to meet Romero's eyes.
Ak. Bon amico.
Romero's mouth opens briefly before closing again, and he swallows.
Sientere, Seraphin. I've disappointed you. Hurt you. No words can justify my actions. I only hope you believe me, that I did what needed doing.
How can I?
Seraphin, you've heard Romero's confession. What would you do with him now?
Agrasima, Watcher. The clipper will be loaded soon, and then we'll be away. Cores, Seraphin. Bon amico. Take this. May you have rare cause to use it.
He provides Seraphin with a tightly wrapped package. We got a fire in the hole, which is a weapon. He provides Seraphin... Oh yeah, hang on. So fire in the hole, it is a blunderbuss? What is that? It's a hand mortar. It's a blunderbuss, technically.
I hope we meet again someday. On calmer seas.
You're a coward, old man.
Caress, bon amico.
Seraphin turns away. Well, he's gone. But we got some experience for it.
Ahoy, Captain!
Seraphin snaps to salute, a wide smile splashed across his furred face. What are you so happy about?
Most everything, Cap. Truth be told, I've not felt so cozy in a crew since my tour on the Sorcerer. With Romero and the lot. Good times and a half, that.
You're a valuable member of the crew.
By way of expressing my gratitude, I've a tribute to be presenting. It's meant to be worn by a great captain. I think you rightly qualify.
Go
And
on.
I think you'll look right spiff in it too.
Thank you for the gift.
Pleasure be entirely mine, Cap. May it serve you at least half as well as I.
He bows deeply, then salutes and turns away. Oh man. Can't wear hats. But that is a beautiful hat. I wish I could, because that is actually an incredible hat. Where'd it go? I'm going to show you guys. Plus 15 chance from hits to crit and 20% crit damage with daggers, rapiers, sabers, stilettos, and swords. Oh, that would be so beautiful for us. No, your stupid head can't wear hats. But his can. And he doesn't need perception, religion, or insight. Well, he needs perception, but he uses sabers and swords. And he looks rather dapper with a hat. It does not look very defensive, mind you. But still. Alright, we're going to leave here. What we'll do is we'll end the video here at this point, and in the next video I'll just go straight to the Hanging Sepulchre and we can just immediately start that quest. We're not gonna... Actually, you know what? We'll level this guy up quickly too. Because we might as well. They take part in ship-to-ship combat, so it's always good to keep these guys up. Critical damage, sure. Spells the target enemy's will gain bonus accuracy. Maybe. Sure, hold that one. Sounds good. We're just gonna do this really fast. I don't think we're gonna be using him as a character very much, but I would like to just give him some abilities. Oh, he gets a weapon thing. We'll give him... I don't know. An arbalist? Oh, it's not a crossbow. We'll give him an arbalist, just in case. We haven't even seen an arbalist in the game, I don't think. We should really level up Aloth and all of the other characters too, but we'll do that later. The reason you want to level them up sort of all the time, or at least from time to time, is that when you do boardings on your ship and all of your crew... Oh man, we have a fight right here. Literally 2 feet away. Alright, we'll do this quickly then first. You've barely cleared Sayuka Harbor when a sleek half-galley appears off your port bow. It rides high in the water and fast, but keeps its distance as it approaches land. Seraphine watches as the ship's passage from the bulwark, expression grim. When the ship turns to pursue you, you recognize it as Malnage's vessel, the Misery's Delight. Its cannons don't seem primed, and it aims to come alongside rather than set up for a broadside run. Looks like the High Queen Sea Devil be wanting words, Cap. Not sure if that'd be good or ill, but at least it'll mean she ain't on Sayuka. Seraphine's ears angle slightly back, and he massages the bridge of his nose. As the Misery's Delight comes alongside, Malnage stands on the railing, one gray-furred hand wrapped tightly about a thick hemp line. She bows low, doffing her hat, and then tosses it to one of her deckhands. She's coming aboard. Oh, good. There's not that many of them, which is kind of nice.
Funny seeing you here, Captain. Especially since we've tracked Romaro to this very rock. Ain't trying to steal the bounty, are you?
Malnage cants her gray-furred head to you, hands at her hips, and near her weapons. Romaro's long gone, let it go. Oh no, what was this said before? Kindly fuck off?
Hey, the dear wooden motto. Used to have that on the coat of arms long time back.
With a quiet snort, she shakes her head.
Funny. I'd have thought a watcher would have had better instincts than siding with a known traitor.
She shakes her head in an approximation of sadness, but doesn't bother hiding her grin.
Fuck it. We'll deal with you first, then go have a little chatsy with Romaro. No quarter, lads and lasses!
Weapons slide free of holsters and sheaths as Malnage's crew attacks. This is why we need to level up our other characters, for this exact reason, but oh well.
I'll take it.
There are still... Holy crap, Malnage just got evaporated. I don't know what killed her, but she just got chewed to pieces by something.
Didn't work.
I'm gonna get a bunch of afflictions off at least. These guys have low willpower. Yes, I got a couple at least. I can't get one more. There's a solid chance that this fight's gonna be over. The only person that even remotely got close to hurt was Aloth. Okay. So fight's over. Do we just leave? Anyone want to chime in on this, or?
What is it?
Any other enemies? Can we loot the bodies? Anything?
I would not have guessed I would find myself back with the Watcher of Cadnua. Much less at the order of Akanta.
Her expression fluctuates between amusement and annoyance.
I know that you did not intend for misfortune to befall me. And I appreciate what you said in Queen's Birth.
You're welcome.
Perhaps this time will go better for both of us. You only have to ask.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. Did the game break? Are we just supposed to go back to the world map and call it a day? I mean, I guess that kind of ended it. I didn't get to loot anything. Okay, well that fight took 10 seconds, so let's do it again and see if it bugs out. I feel there should be more, like a conversation or something with our own Orlin friend.
Here, Captain. Especially since we've tracked Remar. Funny, fuck it.
Ready to brawl?
Quit.
Right between the eyes.
I mean, she didn't die quite as fast this time, but she almost died as fast. Get more safer power. Move somewhere so you can hit something. Actually, everyone get out of the way. Let my main character do something. I need to get some cipher stuff. Yay, shaken and confused.
Still got it.
Oof. I guess that's really just it. We just finished the fight and that's all. It's a little bit disappointing actually.
What is it?
Oh well, what's gonna cheer me up to see how many we need. Only 20 more to go for afflictions. I guess we just go back to this and then leave. Alright, so we're gonna end the video here then. We're at 32 minutes. We may as well. We're gonna travel back to Nekataka and do the Hanging Sepulchre like I mentioned before. For now though, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.